Alright, ladies and gentlemen, CLORINDE's banner is going to be releasing soon, so I thought what better time than to try out MAVUIKA and CLORINDE's brand new team together than right now. You know, maybe some of you guys picked up MAVUIKA, wondering if you should maybe pick out CLORINDE for an electro DPS or just for a strong team for MAVUIKA if you don't have characters like xilonen and C0R0. So for this team, we're going to be playing ourselves with a CLORINDE. All characters here are C0, well, all the 5 stars here are C0 with non-signature weapons. We're also going to be using a chevreuse for ourselves, as well as a ororon. Chevreuse is only C1, but then ororon is C6, because I did get quite lucky on the Chaska banner. And then MAVUIKA is C0, obviously. Now, these two, honestly, I'm pretty sure you could pull this team off if they're both C0. So, yeah, that shouldn't cause too much of an issue. And then for the second half, we're just going to go for the good old Hu Tao double DPS alongside a xilonen. So yeah, character builds will be at the end. Also, for some alternatives for this team, if you have CLORINDE but you don't have MAVUIKA, you could just play Thoma instead of MAVUIKA, and then Fischl instead of ororon, especially if you have Fischl C6, and then you could like give the new event weapon from not too long ago, the sword, to CLORINDE, and that will also be a pretty decent team. But since we have MAVUIKA, and I do want to celebrate both MAVUIKA's recent release and CLORINDE's rerun, this is the team we're going to be going with. And with that being said, let's get started on the run. Alright, and here we are in the first chamber, and we do manage to get ourselves a crit buff, which is very nice for us. And there you go, I used my hold skill this time. If you guys saw the free-to-play C0R0 all 4-star MAVUIKA team, then you would have known that I got absolutely cooked in the comments for holding that, pressing chevreuse's skill instead of holding it down, because I didn't know to get the attack buff, you actually need to hold down her skill. So yeah, that was slightly awkward, but I have learned from the error of my way, so now I am very much holding down the skill. I'm going to try put some extra focus into that. Okay, we hit 204,000 there on our MAVUIKA. I'm just waiting. Okay, see, I normally wouldn't be on field on MAVUIKA for this long, but considering the fact that, you know, we kind of wanted pyro on these guys, I just decided to do it nonetheless. And now we go into our CLORINDE, and we are doing some big single target damage right now. This team also does quite well at wave clearing. I mean, I know Overload knocks a lot of enemies back, but by the time they get knocked back, they're probably dead anyway. Oh, and we hit 230k there. Just about saw it to finish off the boss, and we actually had a very quick clear there. I mean, we can see in a second that it was a 58-second clear, which, you know what, I will very much take. I feel like MAVUIKA might have just made CLORINDE one of the strongest DPSs. Like, not quite as strong as Arlecchino, MAVUIKA, and Neuvillette, but I'd say probably about, you know, can you come down, please? Yeah, as I was saying, probably about Navia strength, although I probably prefer the CLORINDE MAVUIKA team when it comes to, what's its name? Wave clearing. So I feel like the CLORINDE team might actually be my 4th favorite team in the game. Like, obviously I really like MAVUIKA's premium team. I really like Arlecchino. Arlecchino is actually probably my favorite DPS to play, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, slight bias because I do have her C1. After this CLORINDE showcase, we will also be doing a Arlecchino one. Now, since my Arlecchino is C1, we will be running her on an R1 level 70 white tassel instead. Okay, please don't die, Hu Tao. We should be able to survive here. Keeping my eyes on that one. Okay, gonna switch off right there. Yep, I'm glad I did, otherwise our Hu Tao would have just died right there. I mean, Hu Tao is still keeping up in the meta, considering how old she is, so, you know, no shame there for Hu Tao. Okay, we can get our yelan ult now, and if we, okay, there we go, and we're doing about 80k on a charge attack, and this is, the normal attack buff is on the first chamber. Like, neither CLORINDE nor Hu Tao really take advantage of this Abyss's Blessings, because I mean, apparently MAVUIKA's charge attack damage counts as skill damage and not normal attack, so it doesn't get the 75% pyro percentage. That's just what I heard, not 100% sure if it's true, but yeah, so neither of these teams are really getting buffed. This is kind of their baseline performance, and they both did pretty well, so it's time to move on to the second chamber. Okay, and here we are in the second chamber. Now we do get ourselves an EM buff, which is actually quite helpful for both of our sides. Anyway, start off by holding off the skill, of course. Don't want to make that mistake again, and we are just going to clear the wave here with our CLORINDE, and they're going down pretty fast. I'd say these guys have a bit more HP than the guys on the first chamber, I believe. Okay, once again, hold down our skill, use ororon. Okay, he just got sent flying in the air. And now use MAVUIKA's ult to finish these guys off. Just get a little bit of pyro on this guy, switch into Chlorinde, and now there we go. All his higher resistances are down. So, okay, yeah, we should be able to do some decent damage to him right now. He's getting closer to half elf slowly and slowly. We can start up another rotation here. On MAVUIKA, we hit for, I think that was only, I'm pretty sure that was phase 6,000 and not 364,000, which is slightly unlucky. I think he just boosted his resistances a second ago. Okay, I don't want to die here. That would be not ideal. Once again, just going through our rotation, and I think he's... Okay, yeah, we just did 21k there. Okay, nice thing about MAVUIKA, there we go. Yep, she knocked him down, as I was thinking. And now we can deal some good damage with our Chlorinde. Okay, this team is very good in single target. Okay, this boss keeps trying to make me fly. I don't want to use my ult on the other support, so I am just going to use it on MAVUIKA there. I think we have 59k on the big hit because we didn't, you know, obviously it didn't react. And also it didn't crit, even though we have 80 crit rate. So, yeah, unlucky there. Okay, now we have to deal with these guys, and they are literally so annoying. They're not a damage check, they're literally just... I mean, first of all, they're a bit of a Natlan check. I know you can do this without Natlan characters, obviously, but, you know, their shield goes down with a lot of elemental reactions. You know, if we had Xingqiu instead of Furina here, I think it would be slightly faster, but, you know, what can you do? I'm just trying to switch into Chlorinde as often as I can so that we can get more Nightsoul damage in. Yeah, I mean, when these guys go down, they're super easy, but I'm not gonna lie, I think this is... I don't like the Nightsoul mechanics in Abyss whatsoever. I think they should just get rid of them. You know, the Arca alignments in Fontaine went too outrageous, but these guys are, you know, quite crazy. I'm not gonna lie. We have 50 seconds here. We should be able to beat it. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Once again, just keep on doing some Nightsoul damage with xilonen. Switch back into Furina. Hopefully we can get our yelan ult soon. I don't want to use my Furina's ult here just because it's her skill which gives us the elemental hit, so we don't really need to use her ultimate here. Okay, I'm just gonna use one last skill here and then we can get started on our rotation. I think I don't want to get hit by that because I'm pretty sure that can do quite a fair bit of damage. Anyway, ouch. Now we use our ult here, and then we switch into xilonen, get all our buffs up, and there we go, perfect. We should be able to clear this in this cycle, and there we go, with a little bit of time to spell left, and we could have used our burst just in case we didn't get it. So yeah, that's the second chamber done, and time to move on to the third and final chamber. Okay, and here we are in the third and final chamber. Might as well get ourselves an ER buff. Obviously it doesn't help MAVUIKA, but it can help the rest of our units. And okay, let's just do our stuff here. He's gonna put up his little shield. Okay, all of our ults are gone, but that shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to do enough reactions to get this guy. Oh yeah, easily. That's very nice for us. Okay, we go again. I think I just pressed skill there by accident. Whoops. Okay, MAVUIKA. Oh, did it miss? Did he just get out of range? Like, did he just TP out in the last second? That's slightly annoying. Anyway, a very nice thing about this team is, first of all, no circle impact, which is very nice for Chlorinde, because playing Bennett with Chlorinde is incredibly annoying. So, you know, if you don't want to run Aggravate, then you can run this team. It is very nice. Okay, MAVUIKA is gonna hit for 208,000, was that, I believe. And now we Chlorinde ult, couple of 43Ks there. Chlorinde's ult actually is some really underrated damage, and we cleared that incredibly quickly as well. I mean, if we check here, yeah, 53 seconds. Anyway, this boss is incredibly annoying. We want to put up all of our elemental damage right here. You know, just a little bit of Nightsoul, and then do some extra elemental reactions thanks to Hu Tao, and now we switch into our Nightsoul stuff again. And okay, I'm so glad we were able to take that down, because this boss is really annoying if you do not. Okay, we have our skill back, and now we can deal a couple of 74k, 66k. Yeah, 60 to 70ks are fine. Okay, ult for heal, thank you very much. Ouch. We're gonna be fine here either way. We should be fine both health-wise and time-wise. We can take a little bit of extra time here just to make sure we don't die, so that we don't have to retry. But yeah, Chlorinde, MAVUIKA, very strong, very quick clears, very, you know, accessible, nothing annoying, no circle impact, stuff like that. What else? Like I said, no circle impact, good single target, good AoE potential, because you know, even though Overload making them fly away is annoying, like I said, they just kill pretty quickly, and you also have a lot of mobility on the team, and you don't even need to use that many dashes. So yeah, I think it's a pretty damn good team. And we are about to clear... Oh, okay, Furina's little friends did it for us there. There we go, we have cleared Chamber 3, and if I say so myself, that was pretty damn easy, because, I mean, obviously Hu Tao still holds her own, but the CLORINDE MAVUIKA team, I don't think took more than 60 seconds to clear a single floor, which certainly helped us out. Maybe Chamber 2, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure most of them were in the 50 seconds, though. So, yeah, very strong team, very much would recommend, and onto character builds and the outro. Well then, safe to say I am exceptionally happy with how that went. The CLORINDE team is very comfy to play, fun to play, and also very strong. Now when it comes to her build real quick, 58 crit, 207 crit damage, she is on the Fontaine craftable weapon R5. Obviously this goes up to 78 crit thanks to her passives. For artifacts, she is just on Harmonic Whimsy right now. Did farm that 4-piece set, and then she is C0 with 110 talents. Next up for, let's just go for MAVUIKA here, 40 crit, obviously goes up to 80, 231 crit damage, alongside Wolf's Gravestone R1, you know, pretty easy to get off of the, what's its face again, the stand banner. If not, then you could probably go for a Blackcliff. Blackcliff's also pretty comparable to Wolf's Gravestone, I'm pretty sure, assuming you don't have any other 5 stars. And then Obsidian. See, I would run Serpent Spine, but I think Serpent Spine... Honestly, I think it's easy to get Wolf's Gravestone than Serpent Spine, but, you know, I use Serpent Spine on one account and then Wolf's Gravestone on the other. And then C0 for our MAVUIKA 168. Just gonna speedrun through the artifacts again, because once before I forgot to show them off, so, you know, might as well just go again. And then for our supports, when it comes to our chevreuse, who is over here, 41 crit, 4 fav, 145 ER, you know, her burst isn't necessary, but it's cool to have. Level 65 lance, and then on Noblesse for a bit of extra attack for our entire team, although probably won't have the best uptime. Like I said, C1 and then 181 talents for Ororon. He's on 71 crit, 120 crit damage, 167 ER on an R5 fav. Pretty sure he just stole yelans. On the scroll set as well, built for a little bit of DPS, so he does, you know, he does some okay damage. And then he is C6 with 1911 talents. And then for our second team, it is, if I find her, there we go, Hu Tao, 75 crit, 165 crit damage, because even though we do have a Homer, she is on Dragon's Bane for the showcase. She's still on the Crimson set. It will probably be better to borrow Marsha say, but, you know, oh well. Can't be asked to change her build. C0, she still gets the job done, and then she is triple crowned. Finally, Yelan, 65 crit, 193 crit damage, on a level 75 because she doesn't need the base attack. And then emblem set, kind of as you would expect, built as normal, C0 with 1610 talents. And then for our Furina, she's on 64 crit, 207 crit damage, 168 ER, 5 sword, R1, golden troop, built like normal, HP crit, C0, and then 2 9 10 talents. And then finally for our xilonen, you know, these are just how her stats are looking. Defense 1.9k. She's on Archaic Petra. I forgot to put her on scroll set. That is entirely my bad. Whoops. Yeah, sometimes I put her on Archaic, sometimes I put her on scroll, and I legit just forgot to change it. She normally has a bit more defense. C0, 110 talents, but you know, so yeah, improvements could have been made to the team, but it is what it is. Who really cares? But yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, found this helpful, and let me know what you think of CLORINDE and MAVUIKA, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.